I'm hanging out here at Classi Creations, and they're going to show us what they brought to the show. What you got?
We're going to keep it classy.
We're going to keep it classy. We are going to keep it classy.
So I saw you touching and rubbing on this thing.
Yeah.
So my bosses, they like to call this a roundabout. I'm like, sweetie, that's not a roundabout. That's a rectangle. So I like to call it a recto-about, right?
Okay. Okay.
Full control. And y'all know the situation typically with the roundabouts. They're nice, they're great, but if you get too far out of the center area, you get the flip-flop area, right? This, you can work on any of the area. Also, they are typically round. We did rectangle because you're not wasting no cutting surface area.
Okay.
You got full use of all the area. Let's talk about the cutting mat.
Okay.
Our cutting mat is unique than any others. It's a traveling material. It's truly self-healing. All of our black lines is your whole inch with the measurement centered below it, not offset. All of our white lines is your half inch, and all your dots is your quarter inch, and your every other dot is your eighth inch. Why do we do such a thing? Because if you start on a black line here and you end up over here on a white line or a dot, you've been sipping on that wine and you went to drinking that wine too fast, right?
I like that.
So
I like that.
This also is a double mat. You get two mats in one.
Oh.
Why do we do two different color mats?
Well, I guess different color fabrics.
Contrast,
yeah.
Right? So we do that same markings on both sides. One other marking that I did not show you. When you're doing a quilt, on the patterns, they call for a different yardage, right? A quarter of a yard, half a yard. And us ladies, or you ladies and gentlemen, y'all like to go on your mat and mark.
Yeah.
So you do the mat. We did it for you. There's your eighth yard. There's your quarter yard. There's that.
Okay.
Each one. On our bigger mat, it goes all the way across. You got even more.
Oh, okay.
But we didn't just do it on one side. We did it across the top and across the middle on both mats.
Oh, I
on
like
both
that.
sides.
That's a mat right there.
A
I like
much
it.
easier way to line it up, and it's accurate. It's precise. It's not fragile. You can take this mat, you can roll it up.
Oh.
Leaving the heat, leaving the cold. It's not fragile. It's super durable.
Nice.
And notice on our cutting table, our mat is sit here. It's not slabbed all over the place.
No.
It's that magical material below it.
Okay.
But we did that because when you have a table like this, you want versatility. We take this off and you got a table and you ain't got no vacant hole. It's a nice, smooth, classy looking table.
It's a classy. I like it. We keep it classy.
So we'll segue that. Actually, I'm not going to the table just yet.
Okay.
Let's talk about the rulers.
All right, let's talk about the rulers.
So there's two types of rulers on the market. You got your acrylics and you got your no slip. We love them and we hate them both. We love the acrylic because you can see through it. We hate it because it slides and you don't want it to, right?
Right.
We love the no slip because it don't slide, but we hate it because it's hard. You can't see through it, right?
Right.
Again, remember the line markings? We coincided with this. Your solid line is your whole inch.
Yes.
Your hash is your half inch. Your pink is your quarter inch.
Perfect.
Horizontally and vertically. Notice the thickness of that ruler.
Yeah, you're not going to break that.
Nope, not breaking it. And you're going to have to really work hard to cut your fingers with this.
To jump it, yeah.
No more blade hop. And also, the second reason, if you do any long arm, these can double back as a long arm ruler.
Oh, okay.
But they're obviously designed for that. But no pressure, slide it wherever you want to. A little bit of down pressure, it will not move. I'll move the whole table.
Yeah.
Now the question is, that's cool, but what does it do with fabric? So here, that fabric's not attached. You know what I mean? So here, we can slide this wherever we want it.
Nice. I like it.
All of our acrylics over there in our booth will function and work just like this.
Okay.
From our small one that goes with something like this to the circles. These circles out here, you take your fabric, fold it in half, set that on the line, on the fold, and just cut back around it. You got a perfectly round circle.
I like it.
Absolutely phenomenal product. Now, our cutting table is unique for different reasons. There for a while, tables that went up and down were kind of unique. Now it's not unique. Everybody's different.
Everybody's got an up and down table.
But they're all with a remote, and you guys sit there, hold a remote, and this and that. We did ours we designed it smart, and it's a smart table. Because typically, let's be honest, if you have a table that goes up and down, you're either sitting or you're standing, right?
Right.
We designed ours, so now you just program it. You want to go to sit and cut. I'm hands-free, I push it, and I get ready. And you're getting that consistent spot every time.
Nice.
For whichever way you set it up to be. You want to go back to standing. And what's really nice about this is we did the third one. So now let's say you have your own sewing cabinet. But you need this to be flushed up with it. You take it over there and you flush it one time and you store it. Now when you need it again, you push number 3 and you know when it stops. You can make an L shape out of your cabinet. You can make it wider, long, catch your quilt, whatever you need to do. Put a lot about it, keeping it versatile. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So many different things. Our casters are rubber commercial grade caster. They all four lock, but they don't just lock the wheel, they lock the pivot as well.
Oh, okay.
Which gives you a lot more stability with it. So.
Nice.
Now,
wow.
You want to see the sewing table?
Yeah, let's see one more.
Got
yeah, let's see it. Oh, let's go see the sewing table.
I'm going to show you right here first. This is a sewing table, but you're really getting two tables. Okay?
All right.
But in this situation, it's one. So with the lower table down and the top one at its max height, push it nest away, right?
Yeah.
You bring it back out, whatever. Now we want to here. And push it back so we don't smash through the sewing machine, and then we'll bring it back up. But what's nice about this is typically when you have a sewing cabinet, like we talked about a minute ago, it's recessed, and if you change your machines, you got to get a different insert for each time, right?
Right.
With this, you can use it with or without your insert. So now come out over here so you can see it.
Oh, it has flush.
Yes, and we have. I'm sure there's a machine that won't fit, but we haven't found it.
Okay.
The big ones so far so good. You can use it with or without the attachments.
Okay.
Your sergers sit right up on there, and it's flush as well.
Wow.
A lot of versatility here. Now you bring this back up, and again, once it's up like that, not only just for storage, but ladies also like it like that for when you're doing a lot of piecing. This becomes a shelf, and you can sit there, and then ladies come here with an LED light, and you can just sit there. It's endless what you can do with this system. How fine is that?
It's nice. It's nice. I like it.
And again, even on this, I was going to say all four casters. You actually have 8 on this.
Okay.
They all lock. But then some ladies, like on the base, they don't want casters.
Okay.
It comes with the furniture feet.
Okay.
So you can slide it, and it just locks it down, so there's no wobble at all. It takes the vibrations out of it. Absolutely phenomenal stuff.
All right, Classi Creations. Thank you. We are hanging out at Stirrup and Stitches Designs. Check out these beautiful, beautiful designs. This is prefixed with hot fix. So believe it or not, guys, you do not have to sew out or sew down all of these tiny little pieces. They will stick. They have tested this over and over again, and you do not have to worry about it. All you have to do is press it on there, and you don't have to worry about all the things. They have gorgeous designs. They have an online presence. This is just absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of a take on reverse applique. So many ideas here. So many designs that they already have available. Again, you do not have to sew these down. It is on there. It is affixed. And of course you can quilt over it, not a problem, but it's not going to mess up your needle. However, you don't have to, which allows you to have these super duper duper tiny intricate pieces and not worry about it. Check them out. Again, we are Stirrups and Stitches Designs. Hanging out at Metal Goose. I see some things that I have not seen before. Y'all check this out. This is, go ahead, you do it, not me.
28mm rotary cutter.
28mm rotary cutter with a tape measure on the back.
It's a replaceable plate.
Oh, cool. Awesome sauce. And then you guys have beautiful snips here in these lavender and peach colors, and they are serrated, you said, right?
Yes, they are.
And then we've got some are these pinking shears?
These are pinking, correct.
Nice. So then we have some large pinking shears here.
Tailor shears.
And ooh, look at that blade. Is that a titanium blade? Is it? No, it's just black and pretty. That's cool.
This one is just black and pretty. Yeah, that one is titanium for the rose gold finish. But they're stainless steel.
Stainless steel,
This
beautiful.
is an electric.
Look at how you hold this one. Now that I like. How many layers can we do with that?
4mm. So if you're doing something thick like this leather, you can go up to 4.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it'll just.
Ooh, easy work. And how much does that retail?
$109 retail.
$109 retail?
Yeah, we're doing some show specials on what we have to also.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm hanging out at Thanks I Made Them. So can you. 1 second here, guys. We are going to move down. I want to show you guys this dress. All right. I asked Bianca to come over here and tell us about this magnificent piece. You guys might have seen it on her Instagram, but I am looking at it here and in person, and I'm so glad that she brought it. Okay, tell me about this. Tell me.
Okay, so I love vintage textiles, and if you look at this, it looks like it was made with vintage sheets. And I purchased this, I don't even know, I want to say on eBay for a reasonable price. But the person who was selling it didn't love it, like, hey, grandma's attic type of thing. It felt like they didn't care as much about it as I knew I would. So I bought it with a plan to make a garment. And so when I told this story, my friend immediately called me a bad word that I completely understood. So we have I'm sharing an exhibit space with some other fiber artists in Galveston. And I have a yo-yo dress on display there. And that dress makes me feel so good and so excited that I was jealous of myself that I couldn't wear it at market. So that night I took this out and I cut it out. And on the ride to and from Galveston the next day, I hand stitched it in the car and finished it off. In a day. And this dress, I love it because it's a simple silhouette. It has a side zipper so I can get in and out of it. I use my dress form to get an accurate fit. Because that's one of the tricky things with working with yo-yos, because they are a complete shape. Cutting them becomes a problem, so I just have to maneuver around the dress form to make sure it fits my body well. And I love the way this fits. You can see, obviously, with yo-yos, there's space. Don't touch this if you come by. I made this so I can touch it. But the space behind it provides another canvas for color. I wore this at market with an orange camisole under, so you get a little bit of pop of color.
I like that. I like that idea. Wow, it's amazing. It looked amazing on Instagram when I saw it. All right, we have new weights, right? These are new pattern weights.
Yes, some new designs. We have the Notions Toss in a range of colors this year. And we have Sashiko inspired in a range of colors as well as the traditional blue designs. We have some new designs in the 9-inch and some more in the 12-inch, which are over there.
I'm obsessed with my pattern weights. I use them when I'm quilting to throw them on the quilt so the quilt doesn't keep falling off I use them as a weight, and I love them. They fit right next to my sewing machine. I find myself pulling for these all the time. All right, what else do we have here? So we have the pattern weights.
On that side, in that little glass dish, you can see I have some laser cut scissor tags. You loop them through the handle of your scissors to demarcate those that are only to be used for fabric.
I love that.
And that way you can save people from damaging your scissors and you from damaging them.
Love it. Ooh, a book. A book. This is we've seen this book, yes?
You've seen this book. This is my book, Represent. I am signing copies for people who purchase it who aren't aware of the work and are in need of an inclusive hand embroidery book. And we have some needle minders inspired by the Afro Floral Diva image from the book.
I love this. And I love the one that says Joe.
Yes, thank you.
Gorgeous. We got some new earrings here.
So we have some new scissor earrings and safety pin earrings and bangles. This year we also have some laser cut reusable stencils. I love, in my scrappy patchwork embroidery, embellishing with additional stitches. And these stencils are a fast and easy way to transfer the designs to embellish. And because they're lightweight and flexible, they can travel with you, but also they are reusable endless numbers of times. And I have some of my patterns as well. And this year I also have this new bobbin holder. And this is designed by me, made by me. And it accommodates 16 wound bobbins. It has a magnet for your threader and your needle. And if you have tiny scissors, small scissors can hold there. And they have fun, colorful bases.
They sure do.
So we got some good options there. Thank you.
Love it.
And some more jewelry. Again, we've seen these from last year. They were a huge success, so I had to bring them back.
I got mine.
So we have leather embroidered bracelets and ruler bracelets as well that I made. We've got the zipper rings. We've got the measuring tape ring. And just a few, I'm wearing one, of the safety pin rings. And new this year are the stainless steel ruler bracelets. They come in the black with the white etching, the gold with black etching, and the stainless steel with black etching. It's a little difficult to see with the glare in here, but those are fun beacons to help you attract your fellow creatives.
Oh, I love it. Love it, love it.
And we have some new shirts.
Ah, let's see what we got here. We've got Sewing is Therapy.
But maybe you should see someone.
What's on your mind, which is what, quilting stuff in there. Oh, sewing notions. Then we have High Functioning Sociopath. Love that. Love that. And then what's the one over there? Another one?
The other, that's the original high functioning sociopath.
Love it. All right, y'all. This is us hanging out at Thanks I Made Them, So Can You. Hanging out at Cork and Cloth. They do have an online presence. There you go. And you know what? I just feel like Cork, it's been such a big thing lately. So I'm going to show you guys some of the things that they have. Let's take a look. We've got small pieces of cork. Look at this black cork. I'm tempted to buy it. This is the one with a little bit of the rainbow on the inside. Look at this. This one right here is like a silver. I mean, just for all your bag making and whatever else people use cork for. Okay, I love that. All different kinds of color, variations of the cork, the holes. You guys just need to go on their website and just see, because they just have all the cork things. They have them all. Wallets, covers for your journals, wallets, the regular with the rainbow in there. Just tons of options, guys. Stuff I've never seen before. I've never even seen that one before. Again, if you're a bag maker, ooh, look at this hardware. It's got hardware too. Rainbow hardware. Oops. Cork. Oh, that's just a cute pattern, right? There it is with cloth. Again, cork and cloth. All different kinds of corks. For my bag making girlies. I'm hanging out at the Magnificent Quilting Company, who's gonna show us how to hang our quilts and make it make sense. All right, let's do our thing.
All right, in this little package, I've got 5 little metal plates. Each one's got a very powerful magnet. That's the white thing. And we're going to use these metal plates and magnets to hang our quilts with 3M command strips.
Perfect.
Very simple. So again, here's your separated metal plates, each with a magnet. The magnets are adjustable. We can put them on the walls with command strips, screws. I've used alien tape, hot melt glue on stone, rock, brick. There's many ways to mount them.
Okay.
Once you get them mounted, you're going to interface these magnets with simple metal rods into the sleeves of your quilts. We hang rugs, Navajo rugs, tapestries, all kinds of fiber art. These rods get very simple, common flat steel that you'll find in any hardware store. If you buy 2 or 3 short pieces, tape them together, we end up with an adjustable rod. Very, very simple. This is going to go into the sleeve of your quilt. Very simple.
Perfect.
And if you didn't have a sleeve, a casing, or a pocket, you can actually take this same flat rod, slide it through a handful of these safety pins, and you are going to be good to go. Easy peasy.
Oh, I love that.
One magnet will hang a quilt 2 or 3 times the size of this. By the time we put 2 magnets on the wall, you're hanging almost a queen-size quilt. 3, indeed, will hang your queens and bigger. And all 5, your California king. This is as simple as we can make this for you.
Ah, I love it. And I want to buy one, please. Really quickly, I am hanging out now at SewTites. We're just going to do this very informally. If you want to see more about this, by the professionals, go ahead and check out my previous video. But in a nutshell, this is a magnetic cutting mat, self-healing cutting mat. If you put the ruler down, it's magnetized. And then if you want to really make it stick hardcore, these boosters, which are serious business, you just stick those on, and then it will help you hold your ruler for all of your cutting needs. And they also now have a rotating mat with the same principle. So if you guys want, check out SewTites. Hanging out at Cottage Mills, and it looks like we got notions, guys. You know how much we love our notions.
We're all about fun notions. We'll start at the top.
Okay.
Here, all right. First of all, we're cutting on top of our puzzle mat.
Okay.
And that's this here.
Okay.
So that whole mat that you see there, 24 by 36, fits in this bag right here.
Okay.
So you can take that to travel or to a retreat or something and put out just what you need. They don't warp in the car, if you will.
Okay.
And on top here, we have got a couple new items. Over the years, I've heard about so many people getting cut that I came up with this. This is our finger guard. You put that on your own ruler, just like that. And then when you're cutting, you cut with your fingers behind it. You don't hold it. You go behind it, just like that.
Oh.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
And then for more secure cutting, we've got a ruler lip. You put that on there.
Okay.
And some people might be familiar with the rulers that have a lip on them, but now you can put it on any ruler that you already have. And it works just like that.
Oh, I see.
So when you're cutting away from yourself, everything's much more secure.
It's not going to move. Ah, I see.
Yeah. They are a 12-inch, an 18-inch, 24-inch. Just depends on what ruler you're working with. The suction cups are adjustable, so you can even take this one and put it down on a smaller square.
Okay. Perfect.
Over here, we just got some handy knobs and handles to make handling your squares and rulers a little easier.
All right. Color evaluators.
And I don't know that I'll be able to show you so well on video how that works.
Okay.
But when you're looking at different fabrics, trying to make selections, this will basically turn it to
oh, nice.
black and white. So you'll see shades of light, medium, and dark instead of color.
I love that.
And there's a red and a green. If you're doing reds, a lot of red fabrics, you'll use the green filter.
Perfect.
The glasses are the same thing. Just got a pair of glasses.
That's awesome.
Color scope. If you're looking at some fabrics, you just want to see how they work together. See if this works. I don't know which one.
Hey, yeah, it's really doing it.
All right.
Look at that.
So there's that.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah. And then we do a lot of mats to put on your machine to keep them from vibrating and moving, and a pedal mat to keep your...
Oh, I like that. That's got a nice thickness to it. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to put an extra one in there. So there you go. That's what it should have done. So now we've got our thread through, okay?
So that's two though?
Goes through the foot, okay?
That's right.
Now we put the fabric underneath. Not through the window, through the view. That's right. That's right. So I'm going to do a nice straight line, okay? So put the foot down, and I want you to put the needle in 2, 3 or 4 times just to lock that yarn in place. Just lie it across and stitch. Needle down and slide.
And that's just a straight stitch.
That's just a straight stitch. Because you can't do zigzag with the ruler foot because the whole thing's here.
Yeah, that's true.
And also with the ruler foot, you've got the feet down. And if you put a zigzag on and you go around the curve, it's not a zigzag anymore. Turn.
And it goes, and it goes, and it goes. And it goes some more. Oh,
Bring it down. It's to put rulers in.
I bet you put your arm.
Put the rulers in. And the pattern comes with the handles.
The what?
The pattern comes with the handles. The pattern for that comes with the handles.
That's what you've got.
The cable?
And it's got deer on it. We know we like deer where we live.
Put it in front of the needle because I'm going that way. Isn't that nice? It'd be nice on a wall hanging. Something that's not washed a lot. Okay, so a bag, wall hanging, something like that. I did it on the door. I've got a big door curtain, that blue one. I've got a big curtain at home for the door, and I put it on that. You know, so it's something you can play with, and when you're playing, you get creative. Let's see if we can do some. I'm experimenting now.
Hey, that's how you learn.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So you could do flowers with stamens. Hey, I like that. I like that. That's good, isn't it?
It's nice without all that zigzagging. It's couching without zigzagging.
That's right.
Yeah.
So long as you put the yarn in front of the needle where it's going, it will catch.
So the line must go in front of the needle.
Direction of the needle.
Can I get two for free?
Brings out the colour of the wool.
Hey, I thought you were going to give me a deal on it.
And then we can come down
I thought you'd give me a deal on two.
and we can echo that.
It's a 10.
We put the dotted line onto that stitch line, that's a ½ inch channel.
We got one left and 2 days to go.
And no feather.
So I'm going to turn that round, so I want to stitch forward. You can't stitch backwards because the back of the foot gets in the way of the needle going round, and you're more likely to miss stitch. You don't want to do so. Double unit is best. If you get
So this little contraption right here is from Raquel Raques, and I've been wanting to show it forever. However, we might be moving and I don't want to have to take it back out, but I think it's really a cool option for hanging all of your rulers or whatever, your decorations. So she makes these, and it comes with these hooks, and she makes them in several different sizes, and you stick this in. Let's do it this way. The nail should not be there. And then you can hang your stuff, and you can move these around. You can do whatever it is that you need to. And we all need a hanging system. I have a couple of different ways that I hang stuff around here. I do have command hooks, but as lovely as command hooks are, mine have fallen off. So when I finally realize and figure out where I want to put my stuff, I'm probably going to be using this system too. Again, it's Raquel Raques. Now, y'all already know CherryWood, but their challenge for 2025 is Abyss, Creatures from the Deep. And this is interesting because this year, gold sponsor is going to be Diane, and she is done a 21.5 by 21.5 piece of soft and stable because it really does just give it so much stability and body. And so that's new. And here is the colorway, which is absolutely gorgeous, right? It's so good. I know I say every year I'm going to do one, but this year feels like it's the year. We shall see. I'm not sure when the due date is for the challenge, but here is the prices to get in. So basically what you do is you purchase the fabrics and then you make the, I think it's a 22 by 22 piece. It's like those pieces that you see over there, and then you submit it. And then you go into a book and they have judging and it's all the things. Now, if you're not familiar with CherryWood Fabrics, they are hand-dyed fabrics that look just like suede. They're very luxurious, very well known. And they do all different kinds of color stories every year, depending upon whatever the theme is. CherryWood, check them out. Oh, look who I'm hanging out with. It is Chris from Rose City Originals. Tell us about what you got going on.
So I'm here at the show with Maccouture, and we just released my quilted trucker hat dye.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
So the dye board has everything you need to make your quilted trucker hat.
Nice.
Right there, cuts it, super easy. Love it.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I feel like I should just call these Martelli moments. Not oh Lord, oh my goodness. Hanging out at Martelli, and I didn't get a chance. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're having too much fun at Martelli, apparently. We are looking at this new table. Now, I showed you guys that they had the cutting table in white, which is over there. We saw that at Sacramento, but they are debuting here at Market and Festival, this beautiful inset table. And yes, it still does all the tilting and whatnot, but now we have an inset. One of these days, we are going to get this guy. When I get the studio all set up the way I really want it, we're going to change them all out for Martelli tables. They just are awesome. It looks good, and I really like it in white. Yes, we've seen it in black, but now we have it in white. Inset, same tilts, up and down. Just the best, the absolute best. And again, brand new at Market and Festival. Now I am hanging out at Motherland Fabrics, which is amazing. You guys, they have panels unlike panels I've ever seen before. I purchased a couple of these guys for very affordable prices. I can't wait to show you guys what I do with them, because 3 Yard Quilts has just debuted at the show, patterns for panels, and I want to show y'all what I come up with. So if you'd like to see it, check them out. They have amazing panels, super cute little elephants, fabrics, a little bit of everything here at this booth. Again, panels that I just haven't seen before, so take a look.